Ever since I was a kid, I've loved storytelling, specifically movies. I had a YouTube channel with a couple of my cousins, and we used to make little skits and try to make each other laugh. One day I was thinking, maybe I should try writing a movie of my own. It seemed interesting enough. Then COVID hit, and all of a sudden I've got nothing but free time. I was watching as many movies as I ever had in my life, and it really became the backbone of my day-to-day routine. One day I was taking a shower, and all of a sudden this idea hits me for a concept of a movie. I was super excited about it, and I was locked in my house all day, so I figured why not give it a try. Then one day I was driving around with my friends, and I decided to drop the whole plot on. Just tell them everything that I had came up with and see what they thought. They seemed to really like it, and this inspired me even further to move on with it. So I started with my notes app, and I made a pretty simple outline of everything that I knew I wanted to happen. That's when I realized I had no idea how to actually write a script, so I sat down in front of my computer and started researching. I read the full screenplay for my favorite film, The Lighthouse. This was very helpful in understanding what a script looks like and how to write one. I watched a number of YouTube videos and read plenty of articles on the basics of screenwriting until I really started to feel comfortable. From there, I decided it was time to start writing. Before I go any further with my own experience, I think it would be useful for me to show you how to write your own script. Step 1 is the title page. You want to center your title right in the middle of the page with your author's name underneath. Then you're going to need a slug line. They're made up of 3 parts and they set the stage for characters. Interior exterior is the first, and it shows whether you're inside or outside. Then the setting, which shows where your characters actually are. And finally the time, which demonstrates the time of day. Next, you need action lines. These demonstrate the actions that characters take between lines of dialogue. When writing dialogue, it's important that you center the character and their lines in the middle of the page, and bold the character's name. Now, even though I had done my research, I was still pretty nervous to get started writing my screenplay. I mean, I had never done anything like this before, and it was a really big project to tackle. Thankfully, during this time, I had online school. This made it very easy for me to get into a rhythm and practice what I was doing consistently. I think practice is a major factor in anything you're doing, this included. Using online school to my advantage, I was able to get about halfway through my script, and I was really proud of that. Then summer hit. All of a sudden I could see people again, and it made it really hard for me to motivate myself to keep working. When the 2022 school year hit, it had been a while since I had written any of this. But I still wanted to continue. Then I see a creative writing class that lets you work on a project of your choice. It seemed like the perfect thing, and I was pumped up to finish what I had started. By this point, I knew what I was doing. I was confident, I was motivated, and I was excited to finish my script. I was writing as much as I ever had, and eventually, I finished. 16,000 words, 103 pages, The Nubius Hotel by Aidan Treeweiler. It's some of the most proud that I've ever been of anything that I've made, and I would recommend starting a project like this to anybody because it's very gratifying once you finish, whether or not the end product is great. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment. That's about it. See ya.